Hello?
Hi, sorry about that.
Hey, Quartz. What's going on?
I'm doing an urban studies project about how gentrification affects public education.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering if I could ask you a few quick questions about like public education in Plano.
Sure.
Okay, so my first one is what are the biggest problems faced by Plano's public high schools?
Okay. Our biggest problems in our high school is some of the impacts in the classroom based on some of the socioeconomic pressures put on our community. You want me to elaborate, or do you understand what that means?
Can you elaborate on it a little?
Yeah. So um, we have about a third of our kids for example, elementary school who are on food assistance, which means that they're in a lower economic strata. And typically, those kids have less resources at home. So it puts a strain, it puts pressure on the schools to be able to provide more for those kids.
Okay.
It drains it not drains, but it puts pressure on the resources in order to keep those kids competitive and well educated.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
And then also we were talking about the problem of truancy in public schools, and we were just wondering what policies you have to handle this.
So I don't know exactly on that because I am. So the school district is separate from the city, so it is an independent school district. So I couldn't tell you exactly the truancy policies in Plano. I can find out for you though.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And what are your views on the Robin Hood law?
Okay, so Robin Hood, in theory, is noble and is based on the the betterment of all districts. So in concept, I support it. However, the way it's been implemented has not met that goal. What it's done is rather than raise the bar for some of the poor school, financially poor school districts, it's lowering the bar for the more economically advantaged school districts.
Mm.
So that's my feeling on it.
Okay.
In concept, it's good, but the way it's being implemented is not.
Okay. Also, are there magnet schools in Plano, and what would their effects be if there are?
Magnet schools. No, they're not. They're not magnet schools. I think the Plano schools are. There's many of the schools are exemplary. I think 23 of the 72 are exemplary, which means that they have, better than average grade, superior grades to
Mm-hmm.
to the median.
Okay. And then my last question doesn't have to do exactly with gentrification policies, but did attendance drop in Plano when they started deporting the illegal aliens?
Not to my knowledge. I can find.